Hey guys, back to another video, and today we're playing some Dead by Daylight. I haven't played this game in a while on my channel. I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, there's been like a new update and whatnot. And so basically, the other day I posted a video about how Pewdiepie and stuff was being like torn apart by the media and whatnot, and how people are like ruining him. Not really ruining him, but how do I play this game? But yeah. So today is the 16th, February 16th, Thursday, February 16th. And I posted that video on Thursday, February 15th, I believe. And so today he posted a video basically, and he was talking about it. Right, and in that video he was talking about how the media takes everything he says out of context, and how all this stuff happens, and how it's just the normal. And it's just the normal, and it happens to him all the time. But this time it went a little bit too far, and he said like, even though I'm PewDiePie and everything, and how I'm the biggest YouTuber, I thought that was a foot. Are these arms? But so basically he said, even though I'm the biggest YouTuber, it can still affect me. It doesn't mean that like because he's PewDiePie, it's not gonna affect him or anything. It just means that it's not gonna affect him as much, but still it's gonna affect him in the long end. And he said he could get through it and everything. And like I said before, but say this was to be a smaller YouTuber, and it could destroy their channel and destroy their whole life. It really could. And so basically, he was trying to get the point through that how the media takes everything he says out of context, and that could be pretty annoying. I would like to believe at least that it could be pretty annoying how people always just say, "Oh, he's doing this, he should be done that," and how the media was even taken out of a video. He said that the media, he already talks about the media a lot, and in one video he posted, I don't know how long ago, but he was talking about how the media takes everything he says out of context. And I don't know where this guy is. Oh, he's right there. Takes everything he says out of context already. And then so he made a joke in there about how the media takes everything out of context, right? And so within that video, they took something out of context. Like, he put this video where he was pretending to like salute Hitler and stuff like that, and it's a joke. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously. He just wanted to see how he wanted to like prove his point, how the media would take this out of context. And in that video, that's all he talked about, and yet they still did it. And now that he's not gonna, now that like, oh my god, just keep running. But now that he posted this video, and he like explained what the deal was and what everything was going on, and how supposedly now there's these Nazis are taking what he's doing out of not out of context, but they're taking what he's doing. Oh my god, is he gone? I don't know if he's gone. But they're basically saying, they're like worshiping him, not worshiping him, but like praising him for like what he's been doing and whatnot. So yeah, and he instantly, when he heard that, he apologized and said, "I didn't mean for any of this to happen," and how all this stuff, and he didn't want, and how he doesn't support the Nazis or any fascist or anti-Semitic groups or hate groups, any of that at all. He doesn't support any of it, and how, but still, the media is probably going to take it out of context, just like they normally always do. But I don't know why they do this. And basically, he tries not to give them a story. And he said that this year he would try to be more truthful with us and tell us everything that's going on with him and all that stuff. And I believe that he's honestly doing that. I believe that he's doing that. And but with that said, that means with him talking about how he's in the media and whatnot, groups the media is gonna be more after him because he's talking about them. So he's gonna be more aware, and they're gonna be more aware of him talking about them and them talking about him. And he talked about how traditional media isn't is scared of modern media, which would be like YouTube and stuff like that, because of where's this guy? Because traditional media, like I was okay. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to get away, but he was talking about how the media, like newspapers and online stuff like that, and online media and online news outlets and stuff like that, are scared of him because of how much influence YouTubers, stars, and stuff like that have on the media, and how more and more it's happening every day, and they're saying that they're scared of that, and how instead of them influencing what people think, like the media does, YouTubers just tell how it is, for the most part. For the most part, not always true, but for the most part, that's just what they do. And he thinks that basically, what I think he thinks is that they think that because of how much influence YouTubers and stuff have like on kids and stuff, that it's not good for them. But I don't really see how it's not that good when they should know the truth and understand what's going on, when you're just gonna tell them blatantly lie straight to their face about how this person's doing this and how this person's doing this, and how the newspaper in reality is the ones that hate on people and the one that cause all this hate and all this drama in reality. And the YouTube, and how Disney, I think, perceived and YouTube perceived it, is that PewDiePie is becoming a hate activist, and how he's like, oh, pro-hate the Jews and pro-hate all this and pro-hate all this, and he's becoming fascist, and that's what they think. That's not what I think. I think that's what Disney and that's what YouTube think that PewDiePie is becoming. But in reality, I don't see that as the reality. I see it as PewDiePie just telling them the truth, and yeah, basically. Oh, fuck this. Nope, you're not gonna get me. Whoop! Straight ditched him, but yeah. That's what I think's going on. But if you guys have any comments on anything that's going on like that with PewDiePie, or with anything that's going on YouTube drama, and also some drama channels picked up how Casey Neistat was backing PewDiePie, and they were saying, oh, that he's also an anti-Semitic, which, no, he's just saying that, no, he wasn't saying like, oh, I believe that what PewDiePie was doing was wrong or right. PewDiePie even said that he knows what he was doing wasn't like the best thing, but it was meant to be taken as a joke. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously, and that's just how his channel is. It's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be joked about. And then news channels picked up saying that Casey Neistat was backing him, saying like, oh, he was a sellout, and how he is on board with PewDiePie and all this anti-Semitic hate crimes and all, not hate crimes, but hate speech and whatnot. And that's not what Casey Neistat was talking about. He was talking about how people took what he said out of context, and how that he doesn't think that what he did was good or right, that it still wasn't that big of a deal, and how it shouldn't be done, but yet he has free speech and he can do whatever he wants. And I know, and PewDiePie even acknowledges that what he did, he knew he was going to have consequences for. And Casey Neistat also said that you're going to have consequences for what you do. And he said that as the biggest YouTuber on YouTube, by far PewDiePie is, that there's no way that it should just be taken as lightly as it is. And that's true, because with the amount of influence that he has, he should still be able to talk. No! 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 I'm gone! Fuck you! Bye-bye. I got out in time, barely. But still, what PewDiePie is saying is that he knows he's gonna have consequences, and he knows it wasn't right, or he knows it wasn't the best idea to talk and to do stuff that he was, not to do stuff, but to say the things he was saying and whatnot. And he understands that. And with being the biggest YouTuber and having the most influence supposedly on YouTube, there's gonna be consequences, and people are gonna talk about it, and it's just gonna get around. That's just how it is, and you have to deal with it. But like PewDiePie and Casey Neistat and I both said, I'm not saying I'm in that on their tier of level, but he'll get through it, and they know he'll get through it, and that's just how it is. And people are gonna have to live with it. It's not gonna affect him in the long run. He's been successful. He's been doing it for 5 years, and I just wanna talk about how PewDiePie just wants to thank us for all his support and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's we made him, and he knows that, and he's not overseeing that. And it's not like without us he's nothing, which is technically true, but he doesn't have to listen to us. He doesn't have to, but yeah, he decides to. So if you guys want, comment down below with what I talked about, or go watch their videos, Casey Neistat's most recent video, and PewDiePie's video on September 16th. Not September, February 16th. You're more than happy to. And I'll link them down in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Like to see you in the next video, and I will talk to you guys later. Deuces, peace, adios, and bye-bye.